Before we get into the upcoming season, let's get into last year's numbers.
Yeah. So, I mean, we had a phenomenal year last year. A little over 128,000 deer harvested, which is, kind of right where we've been, kind of a sweet spot here over the last couple of years. The most impressive kind of feat or number that we have is 48% of our overall harvest was made up of antlerless deer,
There we go.
which is kind of right in the sweet spot for where we want to be. More to, kind of promote a healthier buck-to-doe ratio across most of the state and ensure for a healthy deer herd.
Awesome. Yeah, so I think that's something that we've been pushing for a while, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a kind of mantra of ours here for the last almost decade now, I'd say, is, hunters in the know take a doe. And that's something, we make recommendations. Our hunters are really the boots on the ground kind of managers for our deer herds.
Awesome. Does it have any effect on rut activity?
Yeah, so it can actually take your rut activity and, make it more intense and shorten it. So whenever you have a good buck-to-doe ratio, and we can cover a little bit of that, a lot of the magazines or things that you've read in the past have said, like, a 1-to-1 ratio is ideal. That is ideal, but it's not practical, and it's not possible in a free-range deer herd. So that 4-to-1, 3-to-1 ratio is really something that's achievable across most of the landscape, but that's kind of where you want to be with that. What happens is, as you have less does on the property, all of those does will kind of come into estrus all at the same time, which makes that rut a lot more condensed, a lot more tight, which provides an awesome hunting experience because it's all happening all at once. But B, it really goes towards better health for your bucks because they're not having to run and chase does from November till February. So that, leads them into antler development later that spring and summer in a lot better shape overall. So, the first thing they're having to do is recoup all that energy spent just to get their body